Jacqueline comes to WWF at the time. So her run in WWF, which she is most known for and is where both you and I know her from, was from 98 to 04.
Hmm.
And she debuted on screen as Mark Miro's girlfriend, immediately starting a feud with Sable. Oh boy. The feud with Sable, that's where we get that bikini contest where Sable has the painted on hands, which
Yeah.
disqualified her from the bikini contest, and Jackie won by default. It's no part of that is good.
No,
Like,
just terrible. And like
yeah.
the instantly straight out the gate pitting women against each other, like playing off of all of these outdated kind of stereotypes of like, you know, because Sable was supposed to be with Marrow, and then they split, the whole thing, and then Jackie comes into the picture, and it's like women can't be like, oh, like you're with this person now. It has to be like a cat fight type energy, and yeah, just so irritating. And I know you're gonna go through it too, but that's such a common theme of like Jacqueline being like a secondary character to so many men consistently throughout her career, and it just frustrates me so much.
Yeah. Or in one case, a third dairy.
Ugh,
But
ugh, ugh, yeah. Ugh.
yeah. Um, the the good thing, I guess, about working with Sable, who couldn't really wrestle, if we're being honest. Like she wasn't one that people I've never heard someone be like, Sable, her wrestling skills were really undervalued. Because they weren't. She did not want to wrestle. Like I've heard so many things from like women of that era. Ivory will really like go on tirades about it, but Sable had a good platform in WWF at the time. So Jacqueline, throughout a lot of her time, is in the picture for the title, at least. Like she's having championship matches. Sometimes she's winning them. SummerSlam, the year in 98, that the year she debuted, her and Miro, uh, Mark Miro, not
Yeah, yeah.
Rusev Miro, faced Sable and Edge, otherwise known apparently now as Sedge, at SummerSlam, which, I mean, having just started, that also had to be really exciting for Edge as like a young wrestler coming into the company, and then being, I think that had to be before the Brood, right? 98. It's probably right before it.
Just yeah, that tracks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, so not long after that controversial, there was a controversial evening gown match on Raw where I'm not sure if it was Sable or Jacqueline, but one of their breasts gets exposed on national television.
Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. I remember that. I did not remember it until reading, like doing like there was a write-up on it. And I was like, of course there was a write-up on this.
Oh, that's so mortifying. I can't even imagine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Later that same month, though, Sable and Jacqueline fight for the women's championship, which had been vacant since 1995, and we're in the end of 1998. That
And
really tells you what WWF thought of their women's division.
exactly.
We're just gonna we're just gonna leave this vacant for 3 years, and yeah. The good news is that's when Jacqueline wins and becomes the first ever Black woman to hold that belt, which again is it's wonderful that Jacqueline broke down that barrier. It's stupid as hell that it was in 1998 that happened.
Yep.
But I mean, we see again that she is having firsts. This is probably the first that most people remember her for,
Hmm.
rightfully so. Um, she only holds the belt though for about 2 months, and then Sable wins it. Um, yeah.